and welcome to a, another edition of my weather blog. But this time, we're going to be talking about the past, the present, and the future. Let's look at the past right now. So that your past week, you had Monday the 20th, you had a nice cold front stretching from Maine all the way down to Texas. There was a storm that happened on Tuesday, developing over Texas right now. Talk about that in a little bit. We'll look at the upper atmosphere at 500 millibars. You can see, look at that PNA ridge out in the western portion of the United States. They had a big drought right now as a result of all that high pressure stuff developing. Here's a part of the polar vortex right here. And you can see the trough has started to develop right along the Midwest portions, right around here. But yeah, Monday was a very good day actually. We had temperatures, my area was 45, so we had temperatures of 40. It's a nice seasonal day for this time of year. But by the time we get to Tuesday, there's our low pressure right there. Look at all that cold air starting to come down from Canada. There's our low pressure starting to develop off the North Carolina, Virginia border. And look at 500. There's our shortwave developing right here. But look at that ridge. Look how it extends all the way up into Canada. I mean, that's pretty nice ridging that we have for this storm. And then once we look at radar, there you go. Perfect timing actually. We just played it back. There's a little storm we had in the morning, a little part, and then here comes the rest of it. Right there. Bam. Storm's over by 11:30, practically for most of the area. And then by Wednesday at 7 a.m., there goes a storm just off the coast. There's a nice little clip of it, but look at Canada. More cold air coming down. Again, it was just keep getting a cold pattern. I mean, the West hasn't got a lot of precip at all this winter, and it's still gonna keep going like that. So, but there goes a low pressure by Wednesday. There's a phone removal. And then look, another piece of the polar vortex drops down again. Rich starts to up. It's same pattern for the last week or so. Look how much precip we got. We got parts of the area in New Jersey got half an inch. Most on the west side, as the bands held there more. So that's why they got the greater banding, the greater amount of snow. And either Mama County, I'm surprised they didn't get the 0.5, but they had a lot of snow there as well. And then we're going to your day yesterday. What a surprise, more cold there. Yesterday, I had a high of only 19 yesterday. This morning, low of 6. Right now, we're 15 degrees right now. So, it's been pretty chilly, to say the least, because of this Canadian air coming down. A nice little frontal boundary right here, which I believe crossed already, but I'm not sure. It crossed in there. Yeah, obviously, because it was just this was just obviously crossed already. And then look, there goes the high pressure filter down right into our area. We got all that ridging. But in winter, when we get the ridging coming down from Canada, we get all that cold air. And again, look up Canada, still more cold air to develop. So we've been talking about cold after this storm, pretty much a cold, dry pattern, but we might get some snow on Saturday. Yes, we might get some snow on Saturday according to the models, but we're going to take a look at that right now. Let's look at the ZigZ GFS American model. And you can see there comes a storm coming down from Canada. We call this a nice little clipper system. And it stays northern. We get probably coating 10 inch on most. See, look at it's a piece of the polar vortex also dropping down. Nice piece of the energy. But look at that ridge though. Look at that ridge. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. If I'm messing anything up. 42. It's hard to do this with all this stuff, yeah. So that's gonna be hard, but there, see? 42. Look at that ridge up in the west coast. It's pretty big. Let's see what else the European has. Is same thing. I mean, again, it's nice little shortwave action too up in Canada as a result. So this Canadian, they all have the same thing. I mean, ridge still up there. Look, no matter what model you look at, coating 10 inch. as we see in there. Covington inch seems likely for most of the area. Well, if you go up to eastern PA towards maybe the Pocono areas or something like that, you might get a little more action, like a lot more action, like 3, 4, maybe 5 inches. Some locations. For our area, for mainly the whole state of New Jersey, say Covington inch, maybe 2 possible for your day on Saturday, and that would be mostly Saturday night, I would say, Saturday afternoon into the evening. Very quick storm. And then by Monday, we had another little clipper system trying to develop. But for the good news, if you're not snow like me, we have it going to the north. So, I mean, it's again, same piece of that nice slow pattern, but it's gonna be too far north for us to be impacted by it. So we probably will stay cold and dry for the remainder of the weekend. Besides Monday, Tuesday, high pressure continues, stay cold. We're gonna stay cold for a while, folks. So yep, this is what I'm talking about right here. Let me see, 500. I mean, it's a nice little shortwave for your day on Thursday, but it's very hard to get a storm like that. European depicts are better actually. There's a nice little kick. You see that 492 thickness line all the way up in Canada? That could be a troublemaker for a storm happening on Thursday, but there's still potential for it. I will still look into it. But as of now, I'm really not seeing much for that. I mean, it is possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is possible. But if that shortwave weakens or something like here, it's a 528. So if it weakens somewhere, then we have that shortwave. We could have something come up the coast. But as of now, I think cold and dry for the remainder of the weekend and week besides Saturday. It is a pretty good forecast right now. I mean, if anything changes, I will post updates, of course. But this is a once a week thing, Friday mornings, around this time usually. So stay tuned every Friday for this. I am your student meteorologist, Renato Rodriguez, and have a wonderful day, everybody.